If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Penn State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision. He can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Catch in the middle, it's strong. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Breaks the tackle. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that's the extra feel you get with this team. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets a big 3rd down conversion.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Here's a heat. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Dropping back, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1, gets him out to the 5.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the run, it's Porter. Oh, he's got some space. Just plowing ahead. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation in your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, man.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Looking for a man. It's Allard. That's caught. It's Dinkins. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Slithers into space. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Offense gets set for second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of put him out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Smashes through the tackle.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, great position, you sit there and make the play. If there's a reason they play defense, not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in the recruiting class.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Power ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up into their offense.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Quarterback making checks. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field. Right? Use all that space. Picks on the outside. Get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge. Not letting them get outside. Making the big tackle.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part.
Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Allen. Caught over the middle, it's Dinkins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit.
Number 95, on to kick it away.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass
athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. These guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. These old girders are racking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. Snagged in the middle. It's Albright. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play cover. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it. He's got it. 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Trying to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got a man. It's Farrell. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Northwestern right back to the line. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as we get deep in this 1st half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. Fights off a defender. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Coming out with it, it's Farrell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like it just hasn't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you...
There he goes! Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off, he can make big plays, he can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Aller. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback in the second half to throw any completions.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first down.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Looking for a gap. It's Porter. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Another incompletion on third down. Northwestern make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Snakes it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Aller. Punch it out of the air.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Spins away from the defense. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. Fouls through the defense. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. Got some room in into the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northwestern.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Northwestern, 14. Penn State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Back to pass, it's Aller. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dinkins. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet.
defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Lost a throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. It's Farrell. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And that is big time late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
They'll leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line as he had been running wild. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line, still short of first down yardage. And now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got him still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yardie.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
You'd love to get the score right now, but you also want to make sure, if you can, that the clock keeps moving.
So let's do both. Let's run the football, keep it on the ground, run the play clock down, but don't turn away a touchdown. If you're getting close and you can get in, take the 2-possession lead in this ball.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got it in the middle with Singleton. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Finds his man. It's Singleton. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So